Well guys, despite my failure on the Osage orange bowl, viewer John has sent me another piece of wood. He actually sent it a while ago, but I'm just now getting to it. So let's check this out. Wow, that's a perfect fit there. This is a piece of reclaimed beam, and goodness, let's get a look at that grain. Wow, look at that. Those outer rings are, I don't even know if you could count those. That is quite a piece of wood. Now John tells me that this is a piece of heart pine that came from a structural beam in an old industrial building on the shore of the Wabash River in Indiana. He says based on the tightness of the growth rings and the density of the wood, I'd believe it's very old growth. Be prepared for the smell, it's fantastic. Well, I've been trying to figure out what to do with this block of wood. I want to try something different, of course. And looks like there's little nail holes in this side, so we'll make this the bottom. Alright guys, I know what I'm trying to do. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to execute, so just bear with me. I'm not going to try and explain it. I'm just going to try and do it and go from there. Boy, this stuff is pungent. Whew. I was gonna use a woodworm screw, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a faceplate. Now I was originally thinking about doing a square bowl, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to leave this top surface, the rustic patina that we are seeing there, and basically that means I'm going to be chunking away on these corners. I could probably try and round them off a little bit, but I think I'm just going to take my time and use the tools. So this piece is 12 inches by almost 12 inches by 5.5 inches thick. Well guys, my spidey sense is tingling and it's telling me that I better do something with these cracks right now or I'm going to lose this thing, and it is coming out pretty neat, so I am going to glue these suckers up. Good news guys, got some sawmilling coming up. Cedar posts. Alright, well this stuff instantly cures with that accelerator, but I am going to call it a night because this stuff is really potent. Even through my respirator, this stuff is, well, let's put it this way, if you told me that a pine sol factory exploded in here, I would believe you. Well guys, this has been a mother bear to sand. It just instantly gums up any sandpaper. I think I've got it pretty good though. It's looking pretty good. Now the question is how to finish it. And what I want to do is accentuate this insane grain that's going on. And I've got some black Rubio monocoat. And I think it's going to have a pretty neat effect on this pine because it's not really going to take... There's so much pitch in each one of these lines that it won't stick to that. And I think, well, I'm hoping that it's going to do what I want it to. So I'm going to crack some of that open and see what happens. Well, here goes something. Worst case scenario, I could sand it off, I suppose. Oh, I don't think this is going to take it at all. What do you think, guys? Did I just ruin this? Well, it didn't do exactly what I was hoping, but I have to be honest, it has kind of a rustic look to it that I think is kind of neat. I've got one more thing I'm going to do here. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I like it. It didn't do exactly what I was hoping, but it's still pretty darn cool. Well, I'm going to get this turned around, get the tenon cut off, and sign this thing with my laser and see how she looks. I'll give that a light sanding, and we'll be good to go. Well, funny story, guys. I took this bowl into the house to show my family, and they're like, oh my gosh, that smells amazing. You should bring some of the shavings into the house. So I filled this bowl up with shavings, brought it into the house, and I would say it lasted about an hour before my wife said, that's it, I'm putting it out in the garage. This stuff is so potent. But anyways, I think the bowl came out pretty good. I got beauty shots at the end of the video. Stick around for that. John, keep an eye on your mailbox. This one is coming back to you. I'm going to get this shipped out in the next day or two, so keep an eye out. For those of you that are fans of the sawmilling, the cedar posts I mentioned in the video, I did that yesterday. So that video will be up soon. We've got some really crappy weather coming up this week, so I'm hoping to spend some time on my truck. So expect a video on that soon as well. Well, guys, I appreciate you watching. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. There's been a lot lately, so that is awesome. But I've got some more videos to edit, so until then, stick around. We'll see you soon.